are you doing here?
I want to come home.
You don't live here anymore. Now just stop. Veronica and I are finally free of you.
Let me back in. You won't have to work another day ever again. You'll be my wife again.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged. What's that foreplay or punishment?
Punishment. For having Tallboy take pot shots at me.
Like you did with Minetto. I need you by my side. I need you in my bed. We'll always be married. We'll always be no matter what.
I already regret this.
Great. What's Veronica gonna think about this?
There. Drown, spirit.
Mom? Just burn it. Smash it up, burn it.
I have a surprise for you.
Chop it up, whatever.
I'm moving back in.
I have invited your father back.
Why? Because she can't keep her legs closed.
He's a murderer. And what am I?
We were done with him.
Mia, can we talk about what this is really about? Your sister. But you don't need to worry. You're still my favorite.
Are you deranged? I'm not. Jealous of her.
Yes, you are. And it's natural.
You are unbelievable. Both of you.
There's a story in this one written by Frosty Pajamas.
What? That sounds like a joke.
Or it's a pen name. Think about it.
The weird
Frosty's
pen
almost
name.
an anagram for Forsyth. There's a character in here named Bitsy Bane.
Wait, that sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, Bitsy Bane is the next door neighbor of the Baxter brothers. This was written years before the first Baxter Brothers book. Is that enough proof for you?
You visited that miscreant imposter chick.
Well, that's my business, isn't it?
Yes, except afterwards, he used his lawyer to contact the FBI to report a murder that happened in the Black Hood's house. Not committed by him, but by a woman named Alice Cooper. He said the man was bludgeoned to death in the kitchen.
Well, it was.
That's shady, man.
Yes.
He also claims to know the location of the murder victim's burial site.
All that evidence is still out there.
Why, Betty? Why kick this hornet's nest?
I'll take the lead on this investigation. Maybe with assist from the local town sheriff. See if the remains are where Chick claims.
All set up. If him and Chick really did have a relationship, then I'm guessing they still have a relationship.
All right, what do you want? Huh? You want to fight me?
But don't you need to put your mask on first?
What are you talking about?
See, I told you! I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Cops are on their way, asshat.
No need for them to come. I got the confirmation I need. Charles and I took care of it.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Wait, Charles. You don't have to go. If you're willing to go out on a limb for our family, then I should be able to do that for you. Okay?
And he accomplished his goal.
I found a short story that my grandfather had written in an old Riverdale High literary magazine. It has a lot, actually, of the same elements, and it was published years before the first Baxter Brothers book.
I assure you, Mr. Jones, I wrote the first 5 books myself.
No, sir. You wrote books 2 through 5. The first one was written by my grandfather.
Do you know what the worst thing you can accuse a writer of being? A plagiarist. And based on what? A story written by some bottom-feeding dropout in a third-rate school's so-called literary magazine?
The text doesn't lie.
I'm not a thief. What is it with you people? You're given an inch, and you want the whole field. For God's sake, do you know who the hell I am? Do you know what the Baxter Brothers franchise means to Stonewall Prep? It built Stonewall Prep. I built Stonewall Prep.
The record deserves to be set straight.
Get out of my sight now, while I am still willing to forget that you had the audacity to summon me. You're very lucky. I don't take you to the headmaster and get you expelled for this vicious and slanderous attack.
Boppy and your mother are renewing their vows tomorrow, and they'd like for you to come.
You're kidding.
Come, or don't. I'm just the messenger. You're entitled to your opinion of him. But the father I know, there's good in him.
Why is there a chain on the chapel's gate?
I told you, Uncle Bedford, no one's allowed in there but me.
As we suspected, you're clearly having a psychotic break.
What?
As soon as we have you declared unfit, we're selling the factory, the grounds, everything.
Get out.
It certainly appears to be your grandfather's writing. It's undeniable.
Mr. Chipping, you have to help me bring this to light. We have to prove to everyone that Mr. DuPont's a fraud. I understand that your reputation's on the line, and maybe even your position here at Stonewall. But it's the truth, Mr. Chipping.
Yes, I'll help you.
Really?
But I look myself in the mirror as a teacher, as a writer. If I didn't.
So let's just leave it in the door.
Mom, we gotta go. Mom, not everyone's happy about what we're doing there, and I've made some enemies. Mom, get down!
What the hell is that?
A painting Boppy had commissioned for me. Boppy said to put it in a place of honor. He said, only the best for the apple of my eye.
I was going to tell Boppy, as you call him, that I'd be attending his bogus vow renewal. But instead, tell him I'll be skipping it. My mom can roll out the welcome mat for you two rum-sucking leeches if she wants, but I'm not giving up my space, nor my place in this family. I'm not giving an inch. Not to you. Not ever.
It sounds like a job for FP. Well, I reported what happened, Mr. Lodge, but Dodger's slippery. And you know as well as I do, some things have to be handled another way. This is about protecting what's left of my family. I hope you're not suggesting that I commit an act of violence against this thug. I am really sorry about what happened to your mother. But, yeah, there's nothing I can do for you, Archie.
As you know, today we will be discussing Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, about the loss of a man's moral compass.
Mr. Chipping? Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Jughead, that I couldn't help you.
Mr. Chipping! God, he's... Call 911! Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
Is this all about part of his story?
I always knew there was a certain sickness in our bloodline, but this, you are going away for a long, long time, Cheryl.
Going for you, monster!
I'm taking you to the authorities this instant. Maybe I'll save them the trouble.
TT.
Did you just kill somebody?
Hi. How'd it all go?
Smooth as cream, babe.
Told ya.
FP led me right to where he buried the body.
Told ya.
We moved what was left.
Told you,
Everyone
told you,
was
told you.
appropriately grateful.
Even Betty?
Even Betty.
I love you, babe.
I love you too.
Why on Cricket?
What's
Whatever can we do for you?
It's Bedford, Cheryl, dear. He didn't come home last night, and I was wondering if you'd seen him. He said he might come around Thistle House.
We didn't see him.
Oh, well, you wouldn't mind if I had a peek around then, would you?
Actually, Auntie, I would mind. Unless you have a search warrant from the local constable in hand.
I don't. But I'll get one.
What's that?
There's blood on it. Don't touch it. They're gonna be Dodger's body.
Holy hell. Is he dead?
Nope.
You gotta get him to a hospital right now.
What's going on?
Well, I heard that seminar has been canceled for the rest of the semester, and we're all getting automatic 4.0s on account of Chipping's fall from grace.
Well, I heard we're getting a new teacher.
Hello,
I
students.
knew it was him.
I will be taking over Mr. Chipping's seminar this semester. I've been told you're the best and the brightest. I look forward to putting that to the test.
All right. All right. So that is the end of the episode. Sorry. Had some pop-ups, so I was just clicking them closed. I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know. There's just like the stuff that happened with Cheryl and her family showing up and them killing her uncle, and then like what they did with his body. I don't know, just doesn't make sense. And then you got the stuff with Jughead finding out his grandfather wrote the first book. Is that even real? Is this all part of a story that he's writing? Because his teacher committed suicide for what reason? And now that jerk guy is the teacher, and he already hates Jughead's family. I don't know. Just seems fake. And then you got Charles and Chick, who apparently are still a couple, which I saw coming miles away. So just, I don't know what they're like, what are they trying to do exactly to Betty and her family? I don't know. This was another whatever episode. For me, I just like more realism. Like, it doesn't have to all be like real. Just some of it's gotta make sense, and it's not making any sense in anywhere. It's just I don't know. And then you got Archie having his issues with Dodger. He asked Hiram for help, and Hiram said he couldn't help him, but then Dodger shows up wrapped up in a carpet. And he's not dead, but he's beat up, so Archie is calling an ambulance. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. As strange as it is, Archie's is the most realistic story going on right now. In my opinion. Because even like Veronica's parents getting back together, I mean, so stupid. Just all stupid. But anyway, well, I hope you guys liked my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.